Hello everyone, my name is Manjit and I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company and I am a third year LLB student of Lord Law College. Today I'll be talking about the news that women will allow women to enter defense forces through NDA Naval Academy Center to Supreme Court. Now let us see the facts of these or move over the case. The central government on Wednesday informed the Supreme Court that it has decided to allow women to inducted for permanent commission in the defense forces through the National Defense Academy, which is NDA, and Naval Academy. Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhati, appearing for the centre, informed the bench led by Justice Sanjay Krishna Kaul and M.M. Sudhas that three service chiefs and government have decided to allow women for the PC, that we know permanent commission in the armed forces. The ASG sought sometimes to place development on the affidavit. She said the decision will be path-breaking for generational reform. The court reform need time, but some progress has to be there, it was said by the Supreme Court. The court expressed happiness on the decision. Reforms need time, but there has to be some progress. The bench obtained. We are extremely glad to know that the armed forces themselves took a decision for induction of females and other issues, the court noted. The armed forces are a very respectable force, but they need to do more thought towards gender equality, the apex court obtained. Then Supreme Court last month permitted women to appear for the NDA entrance exam. On August 18, the Supreme Court has issued interim decision pertaining women candidate to take part in the National Defense Academy entrance exam for gaining commission as officers in defense services. The court was hearing a PIL that raised the issue of violation of Article 14, 15, 16 and 19 of the Constitution of India 1950 by denying the opportunity to eligible and willing female candidate to appear for the National Defense Academy and Naval Academy examination, affording them a chance to enroll, train and develop themselves in future leaders of the armed forces. Though the National Defense Academy and Naval Academy thus categorically exclusive eligible and willing female candidate to choose joining the armed forces as a profession after completing 10 plus 2 level education and denying them to chance or train at the premier Indian Joint Training Institute and Center of Excellence for the Armed Forces. The petition filed by the Kush Karla raised the issue of eligible and willing female candidate being denied the opportunity to entry to the National Defense Academy on the basis of their sex and thereby systematically and categorically excluding eligible female candidate the opportunity to train at the premier Joint Training Institute of the Indian Armed Forces, which at a later point of time becomes a hurdle in the career. The plea said that there is no rational basis for such discriminations, as the discrimination by the respondent does not stand the test of reasonable basis for treating equals differently. The ASG has submitted that though various developments as Supreme Court women officers in the 10 streams are appointed subject to the certain conditions laid down in the judgment of this court in Secretary Ministry of Defense versus Babita Punia to 2020. Be that it may be put to ASG whether in the 10 streams is there recruitment of male officers for the NDA route. Is in this behalf the council submits that she would have to obtain recruiters instructions and file a better affidavit, directed the court. The court was also informed by the petitioner that the examination, which was scheduled to take place on the September 5, 2020, recently now has been postponed on going to be held on November 14, 2021. and further prayed the court to make necessary changes in this order dated August 18, 2020, wherein that it had issued interim direction pertaining the women candidate to take part in the said examination subject to the further orders of the court. Thank you. This was all about the news. Now please like, subscribe and comment on my channel. Do comment your questions on the comment box. If you have any questions with regards to this video or with regards to my previous video. And lastly, this video does not solicit any type of promotions or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purpose only. Thank you.